Sometimes you don't feel tired at all, and yet, out of nowhere, everything starts to feel heavy. Even getting out of bed feels like a decision. Replying to a simple message feels like effort, and things you once loved no longer bring anything inside you. And the strange part is, it's not always about needing rest. Sometimes it's about losing connection with yourself. This isn't about waking up at 5 a.m. or building a perfect morning routine, and it's definitely not about living a productive life. This is for the people who are tired, but still showing up every day, quietly, without saying anything. Because burnout doesn't arrive suddenly, it builds up, slowly, almost silently. 5 minutes on your phone turns into an hour. You stay up a little later, then a little more. You wake up already exhausted. You drink more coffee just to feel normal again. And before you notice, every day starts to feel the same. And the worst part, you start believing this is just life, that this is normal. I've been there too, coming home completely drained. But instead of resting, I would escape, scrolling, videos, noise, anything to avoid silence. Because silence is uncomfortable. In silence, you hear yourself. And sometimes that's the last thing you want. We were taught that self care looks like candles, skincare, hot baths, and yes, those things feel good, but they're not the whole truth. Real self care is quieter, it's smaller, and sometimes harder. Going to bed early, even when your mind wants to escape. Saying no, even when you feel guilty. Taking a walk, instead of staying trapped in your head. And sometimes it's simply stopping the voice that keeps attacking you, the one that says you're not doing enough. One thing changed everything for me. It wasn't a big routine, it was just this: 10 minutes of silence, no music, no phone, no distraction, just stillness. At first, it felt uncomfortable because when everything becomes quiet, you can't avoid yourself anymore. You start noticing things, how tired you really are, how overwhelmed you've been, and how long you've been ignoring it. But something strange happens after a while. The mind starts to slow down, not because life gets easier, but because you finally stop running from yourself. There's a belief we all carry that our worth depends on how productive we are. If you rest, you feel guilty. If you slow down, you feel like you're falling behind. But you're not a machine. Even machines need to recharge. So why don't you allow yourself the same? Sometimes, the most productive thing you can do is nothing at all, just rest. Self-care won't fix everything. It won't remove anxiety completely, and it won't make life perfect. But it will do something important. It will help you come back to yourself faster. So if you're watching this right now, maybe you don't need to change your entire life, not tonight. Just start small. Be a little kinder to yourself. Speak to yourself like you would to someone you care about. Because the most exhausted people are usually the ones who tried to be strong for too long. Take care of yourself, not as a task, but as a way of staying alive inside your own life. Good night.